I'm Charlie Sage, and if you want to see me get in drag, keep on watching, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for this week's question, let's see. Say, what's your favorite album of 2026 so far? I'm always looking for new music. Okay, first things first is I need to block my brows down, so I'm gonna go do that off camera, and I'll be right back. All right. My brows are down, and now I'm going to go in with some primer. So I got my primer, and now I'm going to do my foundation. Fun fact about this Kryolan foundation stick, I got this in Copenhagen. I studied abroad there 4 years ago. And if a drag queen tells you that like they get new makeup every month, they're liars. The best makeup artists have brushes from 17 years ago. Their foundation is from the 90s, and those are the girls I want to see. So now that I look like a Simpson, I'm gonna go in with concealer to highlight the points of my face. Right, now that I got some highlights going, I'm going to go in with my liquid contour. On the camera, I look a lot more yellow than I do IRL, but that's okay because I'm gonna go in with some white. In addition to that, I'm gonna be using considerable amounts of blush. So at this point, I usually like to go in and carve the highlights of my little chin. I take a lot of inspiration from Trixie Mattel. And this is actually a recent step I've just been adding, but I've been doing a cream blush as well and putting it, you know, mostly on my down here to help soften my cheekbones a bit, and then I'll like bring it up. I like to use, wow, I just looked at myself. All right, I got the cream blush blended out, and now I'm going to use Coty Airspun to set my face and bake. Hey, welcome back. So now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow, and I've been really liking this one. I really like this blue and pink column, and I am wearing a blue dress for today's episode. I look great in blue, so I think I'm gonna do a blue eye today. Here's a basic outline. What works well for my like hooded eye shape is to take it big and then taper up. While I'm doing my brows, I just wanted to tell you about a recent competition I was in. So I recently competed in Mother at Charlie's. It was such an amazing opportunity. I'm really proud of the work I did, and I would like to shout out a couple queens who I met, and I'm really excited about their art and what they do. Chris and Prince Harlot. It's such a good time with them, and I can't wait to see what they do next. I'd love to shout out another queen too, Gigi Fierce. She's a local Chicago queen, and her mug is amazing, and she's a great performer too. So now I'm going to continue my brows. After I do the liquid part, I go in with a powder. This is my Juvia's Place palette. Remember when I said that real drag queens had makeup from 5+ years ago? I got this, I think in 2020. It was either like before COVID or during it. Listen, you get good product and it lasts. I think this was $18. Some of the best eyeshadow I've ever used. So, okay, so now that this is looking nice and fresh, I am going to go in with an eyeliner to like draw in some baby hairs. So I'm gonna add some highlights to the bottom of my face. Like, I'm gonna go in with a really dark purple. Yeah, right there. And just gonna pop a little bit in like the darkest crease just to help make it a bit more dramatic. It's looking a little flat. Boyfriend just texted me. Oh. Do you believe in life after love? I usually do a winged eyeliner, and I'm going to do that today. And I think I'm going to try something little different and do like a little bit on the inside, do a little white, but not do the entire lid, just to like keep it a little softer, because the eye is just a bit more on the basic side. So I add a little bit of line underneath. I'm gonna go in with my white and kind of highlight and do some correcting. Okay, so that actually just went over all the black entirely. Okay, totally chill. Along the way, we did lose some of our shimmer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reapply that. Alright, so now we're just doing the finishing touches. I'm gonna go back in with this purple and add a little bit underneath this to make it look more intentional. Now, finally getting some progress. We're gonna do some mascara before we put on lashes. Now we're gonna do our lashes on the bottom. Okay, and you're not doing drag if you're not wearing lashes. Can I get an amen? Yeah. So for my strategy for lashes is to get them on as painless as possible. Eye look is now finished. I'm feeling pretty happy with it. Now we're going to move on to the face. First up, we're going to use some bronzer to warm up the face. I've been obsessed with this Juvia's Place 2 tone and a blush palette because you have a lighter one and a darker one. All right, blush is done and I'm feeling puss. Now here comes some of the Charlie Sage specialties. Watch the magic. And honestly, I've never gotten them even in my entire life, so we're not gonna start tonight. Yeah, looks good to me. Next thing, we're gonna do our nose. We're at a little bit down the bridge to highlight it. It's looking a little too flat in this area. So I'm gonna like bring that a little bit here, a little bit there, and then I'm just going to grab a little blender and put it down. And just to ensure some seamlessness, I'm also going to take a little bronzer down the sides of my nose. Okay, we're almost done. I'm feeling so good, so cute. Now my skin's feeling a little dry, so we're going to go with some setting spray. Moving on to lips. I want to give you beautiful viewers the classic Charlie Sage look. It wouldn't be complete without a red lip. So I'm going to line my lips. Last but not least, you guys, we made it. Matte red lipstick. Here's the final makeup look. Now I'm gonna go put on my hair and costume and I'll be right back. Alright, here's the final look. And shout out to Wig Infinite who made this gorgeous hair. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, good news. I have some wonderful videos on my channel I'd love for you to check out, and let me know if there's any other content you'd love to see. As long as I get to look pretty and put on a wig, I'm probably game to make it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to ring that bell for notifications. I'm really excited to keep things moving on this YouTube channel, so let's get to it. Bye.